Okay, so leading out, we have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, so let's see. This is a bunch of big cards. So let's see what else we have here. Looks like there is a masculine energy who is making a decision that, or has been making decisions and in a way that's too cutthroat and or that's too harsh. He is seeing that there is a feminine energy that is feminine. So I'm using his and hers, not, I'm sort of talking about it in the form of gender, but his and hers and masculine and feminine are actually meant to describe energies here. And there is a very specific way that reason that we call them masculine and feminine, or why we would describe energies as one or the other. And it is just that energy is inherently dualistic. So one's masculine, one's feminine, and that is where the art and the symbolism of the cards and of your world comes from. So leading out here, we had a King of Swords a King of Swords is normally very decisive, very clever, very intellectual, logical, that kind of thing. In the reverse, he becomes more of a cutthroat kind of version of that, a little bit too harsh, judges too harshly before he really understands what's going on. So it's a very, the swords, so we also have a Queen of Swords energy over here, so, and she's upright. So we've got the most masculine and then the most feminine on the spectrum of the swords suit. So let's see. Okay, we've got a 7 of Pentacles here. So 7 means work, that is, you have laid the groundwork and you're waiting for your fruits to come in, the fruits of your labor. Okay, so here we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So these three together, I'm seeing, let's keep going and see who is this. It seems like what I'm seeing here is that this masculine here, who we were talking about, has been in a state of being overly, let's say, fragmented. That's a physics term, theoretical physics term that I want to throw in here, because that is what the suit of swords is about. It's kind of an ethereal, mental, cognitive suit energy there. And let's see. Yeah, swords. It's a very heady energy. Here we go. Have the Hierophant. So that makes sense with how this is kind of progressing. So he has observed this Queen of Cups. So the suit of Cups is all about emotion, and the Queen of Cups is very sensitive, and she is in fact the most, that is kind of her superpower. Just like the Queen of Swords, her superpower is exacting thought and cognitive abilities and reasoning and logic. And we have the Queen of Cups over here, whose superpowers are emotions. So a King of Swords is this masculine who is currently in a King of Swords energy, has observed a Queen of Cups. There's no way for a reverse energy to be able to harmonically observe a Queen of Cups unless that energy is kind of waffling. So that is just because the energy that is the King of Swords in reverse, he has a blind spot completely for the feminine of the suit of Cups emotion. And so I'm seeing that the feminine that's here, the divine feminine, is going, you might be resonate with being the masculine who's been overly in your head for a long time, or you might resonate with the idea of you might resonate with the energy of the feminine being this Queen of Cups, who has then turned into, as the masculine has been viewing her and harmonizing with her, has adapted and taken on some of the qualities of the Queen of Swords. And you see they kind of have similar complementary garments there, and that's kind of showing you how those are, the two of them are harmonizing with each other. They're back to back. The Queen of Swords has clouds on her cape to indicate the air, the suit of air, the mind, and the Queen of Cups is waves to indicate water, and she has an ocean behind her to indicate water and emotion. So this masculine here, he is going through a transformation. I just pulled this Devil card in reverse a minute ago, and that is funny because I was just reading on some energy. Okay, I was just reading on some energy in one of my recent readings where there was a Divine Masculine who was in Nine of Cups energy, but the Devil card came out and the Nine of Cups was in the reverse, and there was a Devil card, which told me that the kind of Devil energy, which is the energy of addictions, of lust, of stuff like that, extreme pleasure, things of that nature, that was keeping this masculine in a Nine of Cups energy. And here we have this Devil in reverse coming out, and I think this is, goes with our King of Swords in reverse. This kind of popped out on me, and this is what I feel, where I feel it's meant to go, along with, okay, and here we have a King of, we have a King of, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And so like the King of Swords, the reverse means it's kind of an extreme version of the energy that's already there, and sometimes it's like a warped kind of version. That might be a way of looking at it. So we have the King of Pentacles, who's all about material resources and being kind of prosperous and well off. And I'm seeing that it's like this Devil in reverse energy is so bad that it's keeping who is otherwise masculine, who is otherwise should be in the King of Pentacles energy and in the King of Swords energy. He's keeping those in reverse. It's like this card is more powerful than these, and so this one magnifies those, and therefore we're getting the magnified effect of that reverse, which is just a very stuck kind of energy. Okay, and then over here, work, seeds sown. So I think this masculine over here, who might have been having trouble with money, who might be having resource issues, that sort of thing, just issues with scarcity, abundance, fears around those things, working through shadow energy about those things. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords coming out on the King of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords is like, it's like an action, not the Ace of Swords, I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords is an action-oriented card, fast action, and can be impulsive kind of action. And so when it's in reverse, that means it's even worse than normal. And this is going along with, he's had this impulsive action that has kept him in this reverse kind of stuck energy. And over here we have, okay, so he's recognized his feminine who's making a change for him. And so in the meantime, he's been sowing seeds to overcome this, our King of Pentacles over here that's in reverse. He's been sowing seeds, and the seeds that he's sown are about to come up. The work is about to come in. So he's at the point where he can pause and take a break and look and know that he's at a point where his work is going to speak for itself. So the Seven of Cups, or the Seven of Pentacles, is rolling right into here. We also had the Four of Pentacles, which makes a lot of sense. That is a stabilization of one's energy, and it kind of goes along with the pause that the masculine is taking as he's reflecting on the work that he's done. And then And then what comes out next is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the culmination of that energy of the Pentacles. And right after that, you go into King of Pentacles mode, Queen of Pentacles mode, King of Pentacles mode, and eventually lead to sort of an Empress situation. Then we eventually lead into a very high level energy situation. Ten of Pentacles is complete material abundance, kind of wanting for nothing. It is the ability to manifest in the physical, to use one's soul to manifest in the physical, and this is the ultimate of that. And you see there's family, there is a castle in the background, and there's a family crest with that castle on it. There's an ocean, so there's emotionality here too. It's not just pentacles, and we have grapes to symbolize abundance and wine, and there are dogs and an older man who's a gentle masculine figure who's bonding with those dogs. And dogs are actually representative of the divine feminine. As you think about them, they're sort of associated with the moon, because dogs often, or wolves, howl at the moon. And so there's this homeostasis there of this divine masculine who's like an old soul bonding with these doggies who dogs are also old souls, many, and all pets are old souls who come here to teach us something. So the Ten of Pentacles leads into the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant typically represents a wedding, a holy union, a holy matrimony between the two. This can also mean a spiritual leader. So maybe our masculine might want to pursue something involving being a spiritual leader of some kind, something like that. We have this Ace of Wands popped out, and so when I'm saying a spiritual leader, that might be where this Ace of Wands is going. The Ace of Wands is all about the energy of starting a new project. It could be a new project, it could be a new relationship, but yeah, starting something new project. And so that might go along. We have the Sun card, which is a really lovely, I love the way that this is panning out. So we have the Ace of Wands, which is about, like I said, transformation and starting up, manifesting new scenarios and new frequencies of energy in your life. And the Hierophant not only represents a marriage of some kind, but it can which is the product of two equal and opposite. The most holy marriage is the product of two equal and opposite. Creates the union of two equal but opposite souls. And the let's see, and likewise it could also indicate here here I'm seeing a masculine who might turn into some kind of spiritual leader, and maybe even a leader for other men, you see. So that's our Ace of Wands. It could be a relationship, it could be a project. Either way, we have the Sun card, and so that is this feeling of just childlike bliss. It's like the most happy card, the most purely happy card in the deck. It is one of the major arcana, the Sun card is, and all of the arcana cards, such as we have the Devil over here, we have a Tower in reverse, which I was going to get to, and we just got out a Four of Wands in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that this Tower moment goes, that to me connects with this energy over here. It's just kind of another emphasis of this energy because it doesn't fit here. And then I think this one, the Four of Wands, qualifies that energy. So the Tower in reverse is just as a point where the here, let me clear it. It's my incense to clear the energy. Is a point where let's get it back in there. The Tower energy is a point like a house of cards collapsing. It is a buildup of false energetic or weak energetic connections that eventually has to, there we go, that eventually, here's our King of Cups. That's really nice to match. He's now gone from a reverse King of Swords into a King of Cups, and the King of Cups is all about empathy and sensuality and beauty and love. That is the suit of relationships, of true love. And I think what's happening here is that all of this was so reversed that it had to get to it had to hit a Tower in reverse in order to flip around and collapse all of these waveforms that were kind of stuck here. So we have a Tower in reverse, which means that it was a pretty bad smack up against a wall for this masculine here, and which collapsed, because the Tower isn't always a bad thing, but this sounds like this was a very painful come to Jesus, quote unquote. This was a very painful break that happened for this masculine, and he was seeing what was happening, which was this is the Four of Wands can be a celebration of some kind of coming together of transformative energy to create a celebration where the energy where the energy can all magnify to create like some kind of celebration of some kind with that which is an event of some kind of confluence of energy that actually gives all of the constituent parts more energy. So that is why this is a card, and it's not the marriage card necessarily, all that it could be. Okay, and so here we have so we had out came the Seven of Cups, which is basically it's similar energy to our Seven of Pentacles, but here it is that the our masculine has basically he has laid out all of his emotional seeds, sown all of his seeds, done all of his shadow work, and at this point he's just waiting for the fruits of that work to come in. And so some of it, the shadow work is sort of dark maybe, or seemingly dark like a dragon, but here the dragon becomes a friend. He is in the cup. He's not acting aggressively. He's yielding to this masculine, the shadow side. And then same with our snake up here, and these, and I kept saying this as a mushroom, but it's actually a person. Oh, that's wild. So mushrooms are representative, like divine union. The fungal networks are all about quantum communication there. So he's in Seven of Cups energy, which is, like I said, cups is all about emotion, and he's like, I am taking my stuff and getting out of here. He's got all of it. The Ten of Wands is a culmination of this transformative energy, and it's almost this feeling of like, okay, I've got all this stuff, I've got to hold on to it. It's like I almost have too much stuff, and it might hit a breaking point. Either I can get it to be safe, or there we go, get it to a safe place, or it could collapse before I get it there. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of transformative energy in the Suit of Wands, and that's what has all of these manifestations he has gathered up here. And here we had the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which I'm feeling this card right now as this is another major arcana. So it's like this tower. I almost, I want to say the major arcanas it seems like they're all flowing together and grouping. And then we've got a couple of the more positive iterations that group over here more obviously. It does not seem, you know, this Arcana card is maybe a culmination of showing us and modifying our Tower in reverse, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the tides turned and the masculine was seeing everything being taken away from him, even though he'd previously been in King energy. You have to be in pretty good energy to get up to King of Swords. The King of Swords, like tower moment, or tower, the King of Swords tower of energy, the tower, you know, towers of energy being like you get up on top of, you build up all of this creativity or thought or skills, and you get up to the top of this energetic tower, and you can then at that point you can either become unionized with other suits here that you can then observe from that vantage, or if your tower is built on false iterations of your soul and of your soul's path, your tower is going to collapse. So we've got so that's what happened here. He got all the way up to King of Swords energy and then started building and just lost sight of love, of his own divine feminine. Because this could be, you know, this could be also, and he gets down to being this, and then he gets over into this King of Cups energy. Like I said, it's like this cool flow happening here. Let me see. Let's see what else, if there's anything else here. Spirit, can you tell us more about, okay, what's that? Three of Cups energy. So Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about having multiple perspectives that come together in a dance of some sort, or dance of sorts. A union of friends usually is what that represents. And that friendship union, and this is the Five of Pentacles, which is a pretty sad card. It's the out in the cold, left out in the cold card. So this masculine, I'm getting the sense that he has been left out in the cold from all of this stuff that's been going on. I mean, all of these good timelines, because see, we have one timeline over here and then we have another timeline over here, because this tower, a tower always collapses timelines. It provides a change in energy so that the masculine or the feminine, the person, can redirect their energy and start building again, sort of like an anthill, and where the ants, you know, just automatically start building it back up again. And let's see, an anthill is always made up of pockets of air, and so anthills, you know, you step on them and they collapse. They come up out of the ground because they're made of pockets of air. But if they get stomped on, they collapse, and the ants just keep right on building. And that is how our energy works. Our emotions do that kind of motion, keep building up our emotional skills, and when they are broken down, oh nice, strength. So I think our masculine was feeling out in the cold of this lovely, like, kind of friendship energy, and hasn't had and this actually, I don't know if you noticed, but it came out sort of like almost in reverse. And I think that that's like, you know, the masculine is feeling like he has kind of lost connections, lost friendships because of this, had lost the chance at friendships and that kind of connection. Well, nothing's ever lost, but because of this reverse devil, King of Swords reverse energy. And here we have one of my favorite cards, because I'm a Leo. This is the well, it is a card it is the card that represents Leo, so you might be dealing with a Leo somewhere in here, and it might be the feminine, because we have a woman here. And so this card is the Strength card, which is telling you to hold on. It is the feminine has tamed the masculine, and it is telling you, hold on, it's going to be okay. This is a very strong union. You know, you wouldn't want to come up against a woman with a lion in her possession. It's kind of the ultimate, or in union with a lion that takes her control, takes her commands and does everything at her will. The lion is the ultimate protection here because it's a seemingly violent creature, but they actually bond, you know, just like any animal, they can bond, and they can, in here, she has fully bonded and come into union with the lion, and just like masculine and feminine coming into union there. We have all these like flowers and stuff, which are symbols of fertility, the infinity sign, which is a symbol of her being in a divine quantum conscious state of mind, which is what happened. So that's what happens when the divine feminine and the divine masculine come into union. And this is not necessarily a union card, but it is represented here because all of the suits are leading towards the best expressions of energy, and the best expressions of energy are infinite. They don't collapse. So Strength card is about holding on and not letting any of your work collapse. Know that you have tamed the beast, and the beast has your back, has her back. She has your back. Anything else, Spirit, on this reading? Anything else that we want to know? Oh, this is nice. The Knight of Wands. Here we have the Knight of Wands. We have some lizards on his shirt, which indicates transformation. The Wands, I said before, is a very transformative energy. So the Knight of Wands is coming in with an energetic offer. It is a very it could be a sexual advance. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is like a or the suit of wands is associated with sexuality, and not in a reverse devil energy, but I mean, wands, if it's reversed, then it could be more like perverse sexual energy. But here he's upright, so it's this energy of transformation, and I'm going to go with that. This is about this relationship that we've been seeing here, and the Chariot, which is I love the colors on this card. This card, the pretty the yellows and the blues that kind of go along with our Queen of Swords and our Queen of Cups up here. Those colors complement, and this is quickly charging in offer, all of this energy, this flowing timeline, this collapse has happened, this flowing timeline is coming in, and it is coming in strong. This Tower in reverse has launched us into this this panning out, and gives us the path for this King of Swords to come down and become more of a King of Cups energy. Really nice. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else want to come out? We have one more card for our masculine here. The Six of Swords. Okay, let's see, I'm going to go to our book just to... a ferryman transports a cloaked traveler and child across choppy water towards the farthest shore. The boat is full of swords, signifying that the refugees are bringing their troubles with them. It will take time to heal the body and spirit in the new land. So, Chariot's coming in. This big energy of transformation is coming, and the King of Cups is here. Our ferryman navigating the waters with his Divine Masculine and the union, the symbol of their union, which is this child. This could be a birth. I didn't even say that. This the Sun card, especially right after the wedding, and the Ten of Pentacles card, and seeing our queens and kings kind of coming out, and the celebration cards. This is also, the child is another way of talking about this major arcana card, and so it could literally be a birth. It could be a childlike bliss. So there could really be a union here, or it's the childlike bliss of, I mean, there could really be a child here as the union between them, or it could be this childlike bliss that they're able to carry with them and protect as they heal from their pain and heal from this disconnect, because really there's been this disconnect for a long time, and these people need to heal. She hasn't been observed in a long time, and he hasn't been able to observe the positive frequencies. Okay, nice. Queen of Wands. So that's the energy of transformation and sexuality. That is, I'm gonna say we're kind of getting out of that. Thank you very much. Divine Feminine, that's cheeky. He's like, she's my Queen of Wands too. So we've got the three queens here, and we have our King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So and he is our King of Cups over here is like my Divine Feminine is pretty hot. The Suit of Wands, the Queen of Wands, she is very good looking. She is a seductress, but she just kind of seduces you with her energy automatically. She's not, but she doesn't take advantage of people's energy. She just kind of exudes this sexualized energy and the energy of transformation, which is ultimately the womb of creation. She holds the key to abundance, to creation, and her King of Cups sees that. So thank you. I'm going to end the reading here, and let's see what's up next. Thanks.